Welcome back to Cheddar Innovates, brought to you by CuriosityStream. We are all pretty familiar with AI or smart assistants, whether it's to play your favorite song or keep track of your grocery list, or if you're like me, just keep track of the time because I'm always running behind. These devices surely can come in handy. So our next guest is looking to shake up this industry and has created the world's first holographic AI educational assistant. Joining us now is Omar Isaac, co-founder of Sidekicks.ai. Omar, we understand that you call yourself the father of the first holographic AI assistant. Can you tell us more about Sidekicksai and what it's capable of?
Hey, Alicia, such a pleasure. I'm a big fan of the show, so it's an honor to be here. We believe humans should not interact with objects. That's why we created these fun little characters with personalities and sometimes a little attitude. We're using holograms, so you can see them in front of you and you can interact with them naturally. And the idea is that we want to humanize AI. We want to give AI a facelift so we can build a better relationship with AI.
Yeah, I see the little guy behind you right now. Can you tell us about the actual product design journey and how Sidekicks AI was actually created?
Yes. So I was visiting a friend, and what we noticed that his kids were attached to the mobile phone and to the screens, and we felt that's a problem. Researching it further, we realized that my apologies, home studio.
It's all good. We're living in this new day and age.
Yeah, but the idea behind it, let me just turn it off.
It's okay. That's okay.
But I think Alfred, by the way, the hologram is doing it. He's like, hey, man, it's my show.
He wants all the attention. But the design process you were talking about.
Exactly. But the whole idea was behind it that we researched it and we noticed that there is a negative impact of these technologies on kids, and they believe in it too much. So we decided that what if there is a better way where we can educate kids, we have this technology. So we thought, okay, let's build a prototype. We took it to Maker Faire in New York, and there was a queue of families with their kids, and they loved interacting with these characters. So that's how our journey started, and now we have this bossy little character who's my assistant.
Now, we know there are a lot of smart assistants out there. What makes that Sidekick AI stand out besides the fact that he or she looks pretty cool?
Well, the idea is we focus on personalization, right? So you can name your character, you can design it, you can have your own. We're also working to license some of the famous characters. Like, I hope I can get Yoda. I don't know about which character you're going to pick. But the whole idea is that this is something we focus on. So you can name it, you can personalize it, you can pick the shape, and also you can pick the knowledge base. So if you want to learn a language, if you want to learn something special, you can download it. And the best part of it that we are innovating a new way of education, which is non-linear. You don't have to sit in a classroom. It's more fun. When Alfred tells the kid to eat broccoli, that's fun. But if you tell him to eat broccoli, that's lame.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to think about my character a little bit more. Maybe the Little Mermaid. I've always been a fan of her.
I love that.
I want to know, how do you envision this tech being used in education?
So this is our focus at this stage. We felt that since we are dealing with these characters, we can use this in education. And the idea, we lived in COVID, and if you're homeschooling, you felt the need for something which can make education a process which is more fun and is all the time. And also you can control it, and you can see what exactly you want your kid to learn, how he's asking the question, what kind of information he wants to know. And we felt that there is a huge need from parents that, and we feel also that making this available in schools around the world will make education more affordable and more available around the world.
That's just so fascinating. So outside of education, though, how do you see this tech being used for, someone like me?
Well, someone like you is fun, is entertaining, and also, you can brag about your character. But we have received a lot of requests from the mental health departments and professionals. They were saying that in autism, in Alzheimer's, these are revolutionary technologies, and they can use that to make their process easier. And we are working with professionals. Also, on the other side, one of our clients is an airport where they receive all sort of nationalities, and language was a big problem where a human cannot assist all these languages. Our assistants, they can understand 18 languages, and immediately they can pick it up, and they look friendly, so everyone is having fun interacting with them.
Yeah, I'm just fascinated with the video footage there. It does look so, so cool. Lastly, here's the big question. What are your plans for actually rolling this technology out and reaching more people?
Well, at this stage, we're just closing our round of funding. We're hiring people, and also we're focusing on licensing. As I said, I think having Buzz Lightyear teaching me about astronomy, that will change education. Also, we have some samples we are sending soon to people, and we're trying to take feedback from people and what exactly they want to see in this and their own assistants. So it's a fun journey, and of course, Alfred here is learning all the time, and he knows me more than I do myself now.
Now, I know it's hard to put a date on it, but do you have a time frame? I'm eager to get one of these guys.
Oh, that would be awesome. We'll be in the early next year. We'll be rolling out the first prototype and the first version, and from there we will be trying to enhance it while we go.
Well, it's such exciting technology. Love what you're doing here. Thank you so much, Omar Isaac, co-founder of Sidekicks AI.